Hello everyone, let's talk about enabling the new features and improvements coming to Windows 11 in June 2026. So the patch Tuesday for June 2026 is around the corner with some of the major Windows K2 updates we have seen so far, like the new low latency profile to speed up performance, better NPU tracking in Task Manager, and even Bluetooth LE share audio feature. But here's the problem I ran into. I installed the preview on my computer and pretty much nothing showed up. And that's because Microsoft is doing its usual gradual rollout thing. I didn't want to wait weeks just to test these new features, so I decided to force enable them myself using the ViveTool. And this is how I did it. As per usual, installing an update manually before it is automatically rolling out carries its own risk. My recommendation is to wait until June 9th, which is when the company will start rolling out this update automatically. Also, it's important to note that we still don't have a lot of details about the low latency profile feature, but enabling this feature may cause the CPU to work a little bit harder, causing faster battery drain and additional heat. So the first thing that I had to do was to make sure that I have the latest update installed on the computer. And to do that, I just opened the settings app and then I went to Windows Update. So on this page, I make sure to turn on the get the latest updates as soon as they are available option. And then I just click the check for updates button. After that, I restarted the computer and you can see it right here if we go to the update history page. And as you can see right here, I have the latest preview of the update that includes pretty much all the main features coming to June 2026. So that should be sufficient to enable all the features coming in June. But in addition to downloading and installing the latest update through Windows Update, we also want to open the Microsoft Store. And from here, you want to make sure that you have the latest update for components and applications, because sometimes, not always, improvements require updates to components. And to do that, I just went to the downloads page and then I just clicked the check for updates button. Now, even after installing the latest update and making sure that I have all the components updated through the Microsoft Store, some of the features weren't enabled on the system. So here's when the ViveTool comes in. And for that, I went to this GitHub page and I downloaded the latest version of the ViveTool. Then I extracted the files. And I simply renamed the folder to ViveTool. Then one thing that I usually like to do is just to copy the folder to the root of C. And you can see it that I have it right here. Then I went to command prompt, in this case using the terminal. Of course, you need to do this as an administrator. One way to do this is by going to the start menu and looking for the terminal. And from the top result, just click the run as administrator option. Now from here, I just open the directory where I have extracted the files for the ViveTool. And then I just type this command, which actually enables pretty much all the features and improvements for the June 2026 update. Usually this code is known as the future bundle. Now, in addition to this code, I also run this command that also turns on other components to enable the low latency profile. Now, one thing to note here is, like I said before, we still don't have a lot of details about the low latency profile, so the experience might not be complete even after turning on all these components. As per usual, thanks to PhantomOfEarth for always digging in and uncovering codes that we can use with the ViveTool. Now, the last thing left to do is just to restart the computer in order to apply all the changes. So what features are coming with the June 2026 update? Well, I do have a video highlighting all the new features and improvements coming in June, but this is a recap. This update is expected to bring the low latency profile feature, which spikes the CPU frequency in certain tasks to speed up certain actions to make the operating system feel a little bit faster. Microsoft is also introducing a new shared audio that allows two people to listen the same audio from a single computer simultaneously. Also, there is an updated version of Task Manager with optional columns to monitor NPU usage, but this is mostly for Copilot Plus PCs. Now, the camera feature on Windows 11 now includes the ability to stream the same camera feed across multiple applications. Also, the Settings app comes with different improvements for storage and personalization settings. Another notable feature or change coming to the operating system is the ability to configure a custom folder name instead of relying on the automatically generated one during the Windows 11 setup. Microsoft is also updating Windows Search, so now the search experience finds and prioritizes files using as few as 2 characters, making shorter queries more effective when searching locally. Of course, these are only the most significant, but this update also rolls out many other improvements. And that's it. That is the process that I used to enable the new features and improvements coming in June 2026. Now, let me know in the comments what you think about these changes. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.